Good morning, it is Monday. Welcome to another vlog, isolation vlog. Now, I'm not in full isolation anymore. I am social distancing like everybody else now, which means I can actually go out today and walk Gus back where I normally walk him, where, to be honest, you don't, I mean, obviously you encounter people, but you're never that close to them. So I will be observing all of the said rules about staying a certain distance away and all of that. But it'd be so nice to be able to go and exercise Gus where I normally do and not just out the back. But yeah, thanks for all the comments and whatnot on last week's vlog, and you seem to like it, so yeah, we'll do another one. I started this morning with a bit of yoga. Yes, I am one of those people who, I mean, Instagram is just full of everybody now taking up home exercise, but if you followed me on Instagram for a while, you'll know that recently I had been going to yoga twice a week with my friend at the gym, and obviously the gyms are closed, I can't go now, and I've also mentioned that I was trying to put on a little bit of weight, and I was drinking protein and eating protein pancakes and things. Well, there's no point doing any of that if I'm then not trying to sort of like tone up as well. So yeah, I'm going to do a little bit of exercise every day. So I bought myself a yoga mat, which I tested out this morning. It's a little bit slippy, if I'm honest. It's not the best, but it's okay. And yeah, I did a little bit of yoga to Adrian's channel on YouTube, who I've used before, but obviously because I've had classes, I know all the moves now. It's a lot easier to keep up with her now. So yeah, I've done that, and yeah, I'm going to take Gus out now. It's looking a little bit dark outside. I've used the GHD Glide on my hair again, quickly this time, but oh, I love it. I honestly love it. I think it's one of the best things that I've ever been sent, which leads me on to an idea I had for a video a while ago, which was a video all about some of the best things that I've ever been sent, because actually I've been sent things before and I just use them every day, and I forget that actually I haven't really talked about them, I haven't really bigged them up. So yeah, if you'd be interested in a video, it's a mix of things as well, like the most random of things that I've been sent, but I literally use every day. So yeah, I was thinking of that as a little video. So let me know if that sounds cool. But yeah, gonna put a hat on because it looks like it's gonna rain. But I got dressed, I've put some makeup on, and yeah, done a bit of yoga, not had any breakfast, which is really bad, but I might have a banana or something. And yeah, let's go out for a little walk. I didn't take the camera because it looked like it was gonna rain and the battery was nearly running out, and it did rain. So I'm really glad, oh hello, I'm really glad that I bothered to straighten my hair, because now it looks like this. My hair's naturally curly, if you didn't know. So yeah, when it gets wet, that is the result. So that was a waste of time. Oh, anyway, we did have a really, really nice walk. Made the most of the full hour. Went on a long walk, didn't really, I mean, it's very easy to stay far away from people when you're out in a park like that. So now I've come back, I'm gonna make pancakes for lunch, I think, because I've got some pancake batter, which I didn't have yesterday and I don't want it to go off. So I'm gonna make banana pancakes, which I made in my last video. And then at 2:30, I've got a having coffee on house party with my 3 best friends again. So that's kind of also why I'm having pancakes, and we're staying in that sweet area, because I actually can't drink coffee unless, like, I can't have coffee with lunch, like anything savoury. Coffee for me is always associated with something sweet. It's like a morning drink or a late afternoon drink. But yeah, so I've saved my coffee for today to have at 2:30 with the girls. So I miss having proper coffee with them, obviously, but at least I get to see them. And then I'm going to plan out what I want to do, film and make and stuff for all my channels over the next few weeks. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to have a Zoom session, which is a online co-working thing with Katie, and we're going to chat through some stuff. And because again, you know, we used to meet up like every week, and I don't have that anymore, so I'm trying to keep those things going. So yeah, but I'm gonna make pancakes now. To be fair, I mean, it looks quite cute, but yeah, I needn't have bothered straightening it. Yum yum pancakes. I made 3 big ones because obviously this is like my lunch really. So yeah, and then I'm gonna make a coffee after I've had these. Hello! So I ended up chatting away on house party to my friends, and then my parents as well, so the day's kind of gone. But I was struggling a bit today with feeling a bit down and a bit, yeah, like stuff getting on top of me. And I've just had some bad news about a job that's been pulled or indefinitely postponed, and obviously that's money that I'm not gonna make. So obviously at the moment it's hard. Money is a worry. What's gonna happen with my job and how I do my job and what I put online, and working with brands and things has definitely slowed down. And obviously I've got to pay my bills. So yeah, not a great day if I'm honest. Quite a tricky Monday, and I'll be honest, I've cried a couple of times today. So actually I just focused on talking to family and friends rather than worrying too much about everything else, because yeah, I needed to improve my mood rather than start worrying about work and thinking, what am I going to do? So tomorrow morning I've got this session with Katie to bounce ideas around, and tomorrow will be I'm going to get up, do my yoga exercise, have a shower, set myself at the kitchen table, dining table, and start to really seriously think about what I'm going to do, and yeah, how everything's going to work. So yeah, I'm going to do my dishes now, put on one of my favourite playlists and have a glass of wine. So yeah, sorry, it's not been the best day. So I think maybe I'll just finish Monday here, and I will see you tomorrow when hopefully things are a bit more positive. All right, so I'll catch you in the morning. Although I had to just show you this outside my window. It's raining, but there is the most beautiful rainbow appeared. It actually goes the whole way.
Can you hear me?
Hiya.
You're right.
Oh, you look very glam. I look rough.
I thought I'd make an effort to see you, and I just put some makeup on.
Ah, well, the thing is, my morning's not really gone the way I thought it was going to go. So I've had my Zoom meeting with Katie. I'm now going to take Gus out for a walk, my daily walk of exercise. So yeah, got my hat on. It's a bit chilly today. I've also got a coffee, and Gus is somewhere. Where's Gus? He's like literally got his harness on ready. Aren't you, darling? Yeah, so we'll go for a little walk. The weather's okay. It's not as nice as some other days. Last week it's beautiful. But yeah, it's not too bad. It's not raining today, so that's good. Good chat with Katie. Difficult time at the moment for the self-employed, not gonna lie. So it's good to chat to somebody else. We're both in a very similar boat, both a bit worried about work and money and those kind of things. So, but yeah, it was nice to catch up. Let's go out. Maker's going again. I am making more of that carrot and roasted spicy pepper soup, which is really nice. And now I'm about to attempt to iron some paper, like you do, because I bought this paper from Hobbycraft. It's a bit hard to see on camera, but it's to do some artwork on, and it came with massive creases on it, especially up here in the corner. And these dents, can you see that? Yeah, dents on it, which is so annoying. And the thing is, I could try and reorder, but the thing is, the box it came in, it was bent in half. They obviously, Hobbycraft, for delivery orders, don't have boxes or tubes designed for paper this big. So I feel like even if I say to them, can you send me replacements, the same thing's going to happen. So I'm going to try and iron it and see if I can get the marks out, I'm going to put a sheet on top and then put it on a very, very cool iron. And then I'm hoping that once I've painted them, you won't see, but I wasn't planning on putting loads of paint on them. They were going to be from my spare room on the wall, and so there wasn't going to be a huge amount of paint. There's just going to be sort of some squares in the middle. So the last thing I want when they're framed is just all you can see is the big creases. As I said, it's quite hard to see on camera, but in like the light, when they're up vertical as well, you can see it really bad. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Bit random, but hey. Also, I had planned on filming a DIY, and although it doesn't look it, it has gone super, super dark outside now, which means the dining room in here, where I was going to film it, is really, really dark. Such is life, eh? Also, you can see how messy that side room is. My mum said to me on the phone yesterday, she said, oh, we've watched your house tour. That side room's very tidy. Is it always that tidy? I was like, no. As you can see, it's not. But it's a storage room, so there we go. But yeah, let's try ironing. So we're just in bed, just having a little house party. Oh, there's a dog hair on my camera, that's nice. A little house party chat with Emma. There she is.
Hello. This is weird.
Yeah, it's like Inception. It's like,
it is.
Yeah.
I'm in a camera, on a camera, but
yeah.
in a camera.
Yeah. We're just having a little catch up. Gus is here. Oh, big nose. So I'm just going to have my dinner. So last night I made a pan of curry. And it looks a little bit dodgy because it did catch at the bottom of the pan. Because it was such a big amount. It's got potatoes in it and things. I had to use my biggest pan, and it's not non-stick. And then I put it on a low temperature and went off and had a bath, and it did catch at the bottom. But I quite like burnty bits. So this is aubergine, potatoes, a bit of cabbage, a bit of red pepper, and a bit of onion, white onion, all cooked down with some spices. And then normally I would add a tin of coconut milk, and I was convinced that I had one in the cupboard, and I went in the cupboard and I didn't. So I actually just put my coconut milk out of the fridge in it, and then left it to thicken up. It's also got some flaked almonds in there. But yeah, lots of spices. It's a bit of a made-up recipe, if I'm honest. I just whack a load of stuff in. And then I'm having it with a little sachet of microwave rice, which is so good because tonight I just wanted something really quick, and so I've just microwaved the leftovers, microwaved the sachet rice, and there we go. Nice big dinner and little effort. But yeah, I'm gonna go and eat, and oh, hello. There we go. I'm gonna go and eat and probably watch some TV in bed. Surprise, surprise. One of the reasons I sit upstairs, I've talked about this in another video, is my neighbour, bless him, oh, I love him, but he has his TV on so loud, and because I'm obviously isolating, I'm at home way more than I would normally be, and by the time I get to about this time, maybe it's sort of irritating me quite a lot. And also, not to be Mrs. Pessimist, but I actually feel poorly again today. I don't know why. I felt really headachy. I had a little sleep this afternoon to see if things would improve, but I had very sore eyes and very headachy, so yeah. I don't want to be a whinge bag. I hate being a whinge bag. But yes, I'm just going to have an early night, I think. That's what I need. I need an early night, some sleep, and then tomorrow is a new day, and it's due to be sunny again tomorrow, so hopefully we'll get lots done tomorrow.
And then we'll continue to explore body and space and wake up, not just the physical body, but the emotional body, mental, your mind as well, by bringing our head below our heart, curling the toes under and peeling the tail up for downward dog. Nice and easy. Setting yourself up for greatness by really clawing into the fingertips, taking any pressure out of the wrist.
Hello, it is Wednesday. So I've been up this morning, I've done my yoga, which was very nice. But unfortunately Gus is a little bit poorly today, he's a little bit off. So I've been keeping an eye on him. He didn't really finish his breakfast and he was pacing around everywhere. So he is now lying down on the bed and he is sleeping. So I was a bit worried he was in pain because he really wouldn't settle. But he seems to be okay now. So I'm just going to keep an eye on him. But yeah, I've done some work this morning, some emails and bits and bobs that I need to do, admin. And I've washed my hair. And this is it just blow dried. My hair is quite thick and it's naturally like, I say curly, but it tends to just go frizzy. about to use that GHD glide brush on it again, which I made a video on my IGTV about, and I've obviously already raved about it. It's so good, it's so quick, and actually my hair feels lovely after it. So yeah, I'm gonna whiz the GHD glide brush over this. So this is the before, and that is after. Nice and straight and smooth and lovely. I bloody love it, honestly. It's the best thing ever. Obviously mine was gifted, but honestly, I'm so flipping impressed, and it just, oh, it feels so nice. I can't get it this flat with a like blow dry brush and anything. So yeah, so okay, what I've got to do now is something I really don't want to do, but I've got to, and that is go to the supermarket. So this will be the first time going to the supermarket in like 3 weeks, and there's loads of new rules now about where you can stand and all that kind of thing. I think when you're inside in your own house, especially if you don't really watch the news that much, it's very easy just to not really feel like the whole thing's happening. But I know that going to the supermarket, and I've obviously got to wear gloves and wear a mask, I know it's gonna like freak me out a little bit, make it quite real, do you know what I mean? So that's what I've got to go and do now. I don't know how long I'm going to be there. I know some other people who went to go to the supermarket and they were gone 3 hours. So I don't know. So I'm going to wrap up warm because I think you've got a queue outside. And yeah, I'm not going to take the camera, obviously. I just want to go and get it done. So I will see you when I get back. I'm going to leave Gus here just to snooze on the bed. And hopefully he'll feel well enough later for a walk. Somebody's perked up. I've just got home with all the shopping. What is it? What is it? You want something in the bag? Is there something in there for you? Is there something in there for you? Is there? It's just shopping. What is it? Oh, you're having a good look. Look at that tail going. Yeah, somebody's perked up, haven't they? Somebody's perked up, haven't they, Bubbles? Oh dear, what's the matter? Well, you can't clamber over the shopping. But yeah, shopping trip was successful. I got everything I wanted, because to be honest, no, shh, darling. I needed to do an actual big shop. So this is like a big shop for me. I haven't like bulk bought anything. Just bought what I normally would on a really big shop. But also some things like, needed to buy some sink unblocker. My sink in the bathroom is all filling up. It's not the best time for it to happen. No, darling, I don't think you're going to want that. Anyway, yeah, I've got to put all this away now. Hello, it is Thursday in a different location today because I'm sat outside the vet's. Yesterday Gus was not very well. He really wasn't himself. It seemed like he was going to be sick. And then this morning I came downstairs and there was sick in the living room, and he's not interested in his food, and he just keeps lying down. He's not a happy doggy at all. He's there. So I rang the vets, and they're operating a system where I can't go in, but they do see the dogs. I've got to just drop him off, and I've told them everything that's happened, and then I get a phone consultation with the vet afterwards. So hoping they can make him feel better and that it's nothing serious, obviously. But I've got myself all upset this morning about it because it just very much reminds me of back when Eddie was poorly and to-ing and fro-ing from the vets and panicking about every symptom that he had, and it's not the best way to start Thursday. And I know it's probably nothing serious because it is just, you know, a bit of vomiting and stuff like that, but it just, yeah, it freaks me out after everything that happened with Eddie. So honestly, I would be so upset if I lost Gus. Just, especially at the moment in isolation, I can't imagine not having him around. So a little bit upset today, but I'm sure it'll be fine. So yeah, I'm going to go and take him to the door, and then I have to sit and wait in the car. So the vet just rang me, and she's looked at Gus, and she obviously agrees he's not very happy at all. He's obviously in a lot of pain and discomfort because he's doing a lot of this stretching. So they're doing some blood tests now with him and some profiles on him to see if it's pancreatitis or something like that, or basically what the problem is. And in the meantime, giving him some fluids and some pain relief and some anti-nausea medication. So I've got myself all upset because, well, he's my baby, do you know what I mean? just could do without this at the moment. I was already feeling a bit wobbly this week. It's not been the best week in terms of like isolation. I'm feeling quite lonely on my own. But anyway, he's in the best hands. Unfortunately, she rang me and sort of talked me through the different options. There was another option that was cheaper, and obviously I'm a bit worried about money because I'm losing work because of the whole situation, but where he's concerned and where Eddie was concerned, money was never any object. I would spend my last penny on him, so that's what I'll do. So I'll catch you up later and let you know what happens. So we're back home now. Gus is just yay. Oh, you're looking a little bit perkier. So the vets rang and the blood test showed that he's got pancreatitis, which is very painful for him. Yeah. And we'll give him stomach aches and possibly make him vomit for the next few days. So I've got to feed him little and often. They gave him quite a lot of medication, so she said he would be quite sleepy. So I've just been keeping the house quiet and he's in his bed, trying not to bang around too much and just let him be snoozy and quiet because he's not feeling very well. Let's give him a little stroke because he's just woken up. Stroke? Oh, yeah. Oh, dear. But yeah, I'm kind of glad that they found something. At least we know what it is, but it's just not going to be very fun for him. And they gave him some fluids where they inject it under the skin, so that the fluid, because he was quite dehydrated, so that the fluid slowly soaks into the body. So he's got a big sort of lump on the back of his neck where he's got fluid under the skin. But yeah, I hate seeing him not feel so happy. So yeah, nice quiet day for both of us today, because I don't want to be banging around and like hoovering or doing anything too much, because he is sort of trying to sleep. So just about to have some lunch, gonna have some soup. And then this afternoon, I don't know, I might do a bit of painting. There's some artwork that I want to create for the spare room, so I'm thinking some painting, be quite quiet, quite chilled out, put some telly on quietly and just, yeah, do a little bit of painting and film it. So I need to charge this camera at the moment. So I don't know, I may film a little bit more today, but if not, I will carry on vlogging tomorrow. Obviously it's been a little bit of a rubbish day today, and I got myself really upset about everything, because he's my best friend, and at the moment he is the only thing that I've got to keep me company. So, but yeah, I'll charge up the camera, and maybe later on this evening, if I'm doing anything exciting, I'll come back on camera. If not, I'll catch you tomorrow. Hello, it is Friday. I'm really sorry that this vlog has slightly taken a depressing turn. As you can see, I've been crying. Yesterday Gus didn't really get better. He had a little bit of stuff to eat, but he constantly was like whining or sort of crying, and whenever I touched him he sort of cried like he was in pain. I ended up ringing the vets again at about 5:30 before they shut, because I just wanted to check if there's anything I could do, if any of his tablets that I'd been sent home with would help. And I was told that the painkiller that he'd had when he was in the vets can sometimes make them a little bit whiny. But also, you know, whining can mean pain. So I was advised to give him another painkiller, and they'd said that because he had eaten and he'd kept it down, that was a good sign. But he just wouldn't settle last night, and I tried to have him upstairs so I could keep an eye on him, and he just kept crying and he just couldn't get comfy. And then I tried him downstairs and I could hear him pacing around. And so this morning, again, he did eat food, and I gave him a very, very small meal as advised, with his tablets and painkiller in it. And he did eat it, but he still was crying. He was still really uncomfy, and when I tried to touch him, you know, and pick him up. So I rang the vets again, and they asked me to take him straight down there. Said that they wanted to try putting him on an IV and giving him some fluids and an intravenous painkiller. So I took him down, and they also decided to sedate him and x-ray him just to check his stomach and check that there's nothing going on. So, I mean, it's not like, he's not super serious. I'm sure he'll be fine. But any of you who've watched my videos for a while, you know that I've been here before. This, watching a dog suffer. And it was not fun with Eddie. And having Eddie put to sleep is probably one of the hardest things I've ever done in my life. And it's obviously brought up all those feelings again about what it was like. And also because I don't like seeing Gus unhappy. He's a very quiet dog, very happy dog. So I know when he's not happy, and just to hear him crying is just like, it's awful. So I've got myself all upset today, I'll be honest. I'm waiting for them to ring me and say what they found, or if they found anything in the x-ray, and hopefully I'll be able to go and get him later. And I'm hoping that obviously the painkiller and everything will help, because it is definitely pancreatitis, but they're doing the x-ray just to check that there's not something else in his stomach, that he hasn't sort of swallowed something or... But yeah, my slightly more positive week in isolation has gone the opposite way. I was really hoping that, you know, these couple of days, because I started the week off not very positive at all. But yeah, I seem to make my YouTube living from crying on camera to you guys. So I'm really sorry. But I've always vowed that my videos will be real and they will be honest as much as I am capable of doing that. So yeah, this is where I am today. This is Friday the 3rd of April and I am at home on my own with nobody to give me a hug, to make me feel better. I can't even go and see one of my friends and have a cup of tea or anything like I did when I was struggling with Eddie. So yeah, it's shit. I'll be honest. It is a shit day today. And the house is awful and quiet without him. So I don't feel like I'm going to get much done today, if I'm honest. Currently I'm washing up bottles in the kitchen, cleaning out some tins and bottles, because I want to do a little DIY for my IGTV on clever things that you can do with household items. And that's all about my brain can manage at the moment, because obviously I'm waiting for news. So I apologise for more blarting, as my dad would call it, on camera. But this is, you know, this is my week. There's no point trying to hide it. So yeah. So I will catch you up later when I hear from the vets. Hopefully I get to go and get him and bring him home. So yeah, I'll turn this off for now and let you guys know what's happening a little bit later. Hello, it is Saturday. So I picked up Gus yesterday. They didn't find anything bad on the x-ray, so it is just the pancreatitis. It's obviously causing him a lot of discomfort. I went and got him at 5:30. He was quite groggy, but also he was still quite like whiny. He was crying a lot. He was obviously in a lot of pain still, but so yeah, it was a little bit of a tricky evening. It's just not nice hearing him be, you know, obviously in pain. This morning he seems much brighter. He's eaten. He even did his little excited breakfast dance. But yeah, I'm just about to take him back to the vets now so they can assess him and see whether they're gonna give him more fluids and painkiller this morning. So yeah, I'm just about to put my shoes on and take him. So here he is. Yeah, he's still a little bit whiny. Yeah, but we're about to take him to the vets now. Yeah, he's still stretching, which means he's still in a little bit of discomfort. He's still got his leg bandaged because he's got a cannula in it, and they're going to decide this morning whether to give him more fluids and pain relief. It's okay, Popo. It's okay. Eh? Okay, so the vets and me decided, just to be safe, that they would admit Gus for a couple of hours, just give him a bit more fluids, some more painkiller, and then that'll tide him over, because obviously the vets isn't open on a Sunday. Today's Saturday, and then that'll hopefully tide him over between now and then hopefully he'll wake up tomorrow and feel even better. But he was still in a lot of discomfort today, so I just need to decide what to do in the next 2 hours. Debating about going out for a walk, making a coffee and going out for a walk, because to be honest, because I obviously can't walk Gus, I've not been going out, and I'm wondering whether that would be a good thing to sort of wake me up, some fresh air, and then when I go and pick him up, then I can just be in the house and not go out and sort of leave him on his own. So I think I might do that. I was going to do yoga, but I think fresh air might be better for me. So yeah, I'm debating as well about taking my camera. It's a beautiful sunny day, and I got sent a different Olympus camera to try, and I've actually never got around to doing it. And so I'm wondering whether now go out with my big coat on, because it's still a little bit chilly. It's beautiful and sunny, it's gorgeous. And yeah, walk with a coffee. And so I think that's what I'm going to do. Get some fresh air and see, yeah, see if that sort of wakes me up a bit. So this is the camera I'm going to go and have a little play with. It is the Olympus OMD EM5 Mark III, I think. And yeah, I've packed a couple of lenses in my Jazzy Olympus bag, and I'm going to go for a little wander in the sunshine, get some fresh air, take some cool pictures of, you know, the park and bits and bobs. I've packed my macro lens, so I'm going to try and get some really cool macro shots, and I think that'll be a really nice outdoor activity before I then go and get Gus. I've just had a lovely walk with my camera, took loads of photos. It is an absolutely beautiful day. I mean, it is so nice. But I've lost track of time, and now I'm going to be late for the vets. So I'm literally running home to get back and get in the car and drive around to the vets and get Gus. So, he's home. He's still a little bit sorry for himself. Aren't you, darling? Still crying a little bit. And I did try and give him some food and he wasn't interested, but I'm just hoping that's because he's not hungry, because they said if he stops eating, that's not good. But I'm just going to leave him to sleep. I'm pottering in the garden and doing bits and bobs. So I think I'm going to end the vlog here. I'll obviously need to edit this tonight so I can get it up tomorrow, Sunday, for you guys. Oh, gosh. I have to edit it tonight so I can get it up for you guys tomorrow. Yeah, sorry it kind of went a weird direction, this vlog. But I hope that you enjoyed it, and hopefully Gus will be better, and next time I film a vlog he will be back to his usual self. Thank you for all your messages on Instagram about it. It's really kind of you. And yeah, I'll catch you next time. Give it a big thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and I will see you again next time. Bye.